guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have another German drugstore haul for you. The first one did so well that I thought I would do another one because I've recently bought quite a bit of stuff in the last few months. As a disclaimer, I would like to say that this is by no means me trying to be a beauty guru. I am very much a makeup beginner and this is not even a beauty channel. I just thought it might be interesting for people to see what my thoughts are as a makeup beginner on these products. So let's get right into it. So the first item is the Evelyn Pencil Reiniger or Evelyn Brush Cleaner. This is really good for spot cleaning or even deep cleaning. I've used this multiple times on my eyeshadow brushes, even my blush brush, and it works a treat. You just have to spray it pretty heavily on the brush tip and then let it sit for a couple of minutes and then just like brush it off on a piece of tissue and it would get pretty much all of the pigments out of the brushes, which I think is great. The Evelyn Brush Cleaner cost me €3.95. So the next item is the Belayer Fixing Spray. This is the 2-in-1 fixing spray because it would make your makeup look matte and refreshed. It has alcohol in it, which makes it really good for making your makeup stays in place. It is also really good if you spray it on your eyeshadow brush and then get your eyeshadow brush in the eyeshadows. It would just like make your eyeshadows stick all day long, even the cheaper eyeshadows. But yeah, I thought this works a treat, and for its price it's really good. Although if you do have sensitive skin, I wouldn't recommend using this every single day on your face. Maybe on your eyeshadows they're fine, but on your face I think the alcohol would be pretty bad for your skin. The Belayer Fixing Spray cost me €2.25. And the next item is the Turn It Up the Nudes Selection eyeshadow. Now, I did the close-up when I bought this, and it's been a few months after I shot that. And the thing is, one of them broke. I will try to show you. So the last eyeshadow just broke apart. I don't know how, I don't know when. I brought it back to Indonesia and it survived the plane ride, but it did not survive a 1-hour car ride. I was really bummed about that because I haven't used that color, that particular color, which is a really pretty matte dark brown. So I was a bit disappointed in that, in the fact that it broke so easily. So you have two mattes in this, the really dark brown that you can't really see, and then this kind of reddish brown that is also matte, and the fourth is all shimmers. Now I think these will work for you if you're a beginner. It is really affordable. But as for quality, they really are powdery. I will show you. I will get a brush and I will show you how powdery they are, if you can see. So, see the powder just like fly everywhere? Yeah, that's really powdery. You really have to tap your brush off. It does crease. Let me tell you that. It creased a lot. So I wouldn't recommend buying this if you're a seasoned makeup user, but if you're just like trying out eyeshadows, I think this will work fine for you. The Turn It Up Eyeshadow Palette, the Nude Selection 010, cost me €4.95. So the next item is the Turn It Up Blush Powder. I've got it in the color 030, which is very pretty pink. You can see on my fingertip. Let me swatch it for you. It is pretty pigmented, so I'll give it that. But it doesn't stay on for very long. So it will stay on for I think a few hours. Around the 3-hour mark it will like fade completely. So that's a bit problematic because you can't really be heavy-handed with it because it is very pigmented. I just think that if you really want to, you just have to top it off in the course of the day. The Trend It Up powder blush in 030 cost me €2.95. So the next item is the Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara. The Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara cost me €8.95. This is my favorite mascara ever, and I've tried quite a few mascaras. It really elongates and thickens your eyelashes. This is great. And it's really black also, although I don't really need help in that department. My hair is naturally dark. The brush is a bit curved, and which really helps like push your lashes up. Overall, this is a really great mascara, and this is my third repurchase, I think. The next item is the Maybelline Brow Satin, which is a brow pen and also a brow powder. So on one end you have the pen part of it. I'm using it right now. And then the other part of it is a brow powder, which will like fill in the sparse areas of your brow, which I think is great. It stays on pretty well on your brows even without like a brow gel or anything. Yeah, I really like this. This is also a third repurchase for me. I really want to try the NYX micro brow pencil, but for now this is definitely a favorite of mine, and I got it in the color dark brown. The Maybelline Brow Satin Brow Pencil cost me €7.85. The next couple of items are eyeshadow brushes. They are both from Evelyn, which is DM's own brand for like makeup applicators, I would say. One is a blender brush and the other one is a flat brush for like packing the pigments in. I don't know much about brushes. These are the first eyeshadow brushes that I've ever bought. These are both natural hairs, and I thought the blender brush blends the eyeshadows pretty well. I've been using the Trend It Up Nude selection with it because this is my one and only eyeshadow palette that I have. The flat brush really packs a lot of pigments in it, so that is great. But I think if you use it with a makeup fixer or a better eyeshadow, you would get a better use out of it. But for the price, it's really good. The Evelyn blending brush cost me €2.95. The Evelyn eyeshadow brush cost me €2.95. And the last item I don't actually have in my collection anymore, not because I don't like it, but because I gave it to my aunt when I went back to Indonesia, and that is the NYX Lingerie liquid lipstick, which I have in the color Exotic. The NYX Lingerie liquid lipstick in Exotic cost me €7.85. I really like the color, but the formula is too dry for my liking. It really dries out my lips, so although it looks pretty, it doesn't feel at all comfortable to wear. I would always have to use a lot of lip balms before that so that my lips could feel okay when I put the liquid lipsticks on. But the color is really pretty. So guys, that is it for my German drugstore haul. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!